close to quitting my job. It's been bothering me for a few weeks now, and I've been trying my best to occupy my mind and work through the hours, but these hours are beginning to feel like days, I swear. I'm this close to quitting my job. And I'm starting to drink a lot more often than sometimes. I know it's a bad habit, but it seems I only have a few hours between the time I get off and the time I go in. It's like I need to maximize this short interlude of freedom I have before I give another day away. But happiness shouldn't be forced, and this is not what life should be. It's like I relive the same day over and over. I have the same conversations with the same people. I do the same things for the same amount of time. The monotony is starting to get to me. I nod and I smile. I know if I tell them I couldn't, they tell me I'm lazy. How my generation lacks work ethic. How we want everything handed to us. I don't think we're lazy. I think we see the world differently. We've come a long way since factories and assembly lines. We've been afforded something our mothers and fathers weren't. Perspective. We see that there's more to life than what's directly in front of us. There are mountains to climb and memories to be made. That life is not something to endure, but something to experience. What's the use buying a house if you can't live in it? What's the point buying a car if you only drive it to work? Why have a wife who doesn't love you or a life you don't love? I can see you're barely comfortable. And you feel cheated because you were raised in a world that placed manual labor at its forefront. You weren't allowed to consider how you felt. Mental health was a myth and happiness was dismissed. I understand why it's hard for you to understand that I prioritize my peace over this job. He tells me, if I hate it so much, then go to school. Get a better paying one. I tell him that's the problem. My time is not something to be monetized. I'll never get a better paying job because you can't pay for something that is priceless. And our education system is flawed. We are producing workers to continue age cycles when we need thinkers to innovate new ones. How can we create a better future when we are only taught to do what has already been done? I refuse to settle for the life that's been handed to me. Because you wouldn't accept a cup of water knowing there's an ocean available. I tell him I'm thinking about quitting. Because it's been a long time since I've had a great time. It's been a long day and I'm not sure I can manage another one. I tell him I'm leaving. I've decided to take life by its handles. I'm going to create enough art to change my life and yours. I'm going to see places people dream about. My dreams will exist only to foreshadow my reality, and I'll venture so far within myself into every corner of this planet. And every day will be spent doing something that brings me purpose, even if that something is doing nothing at all. You may call it lazy. But we deserve lives that allow us to wake up every day doing exactly what we want. I know there's more to life than what's been handed to me. I ask God to allow me the life I've been given perspective to appreciate. I know this isn't it for me. So I go to seek my great perhaps. And the beginning of the rest of my life starts with the end of a short phrase.